Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Behind the Fame. We got a doozy of a guest for you today. That's what we call them. Since we're doing these mini biographies and talking about them and their whole career in under 4, 5, 6 minutes, we have the legendary Buster Keaton. This guy was also great in the silent era, great competitor, rival of Charlie Chaplin, but he was more physical. As opposed to being funny. Nonetheless, he was also up there in the ranks of the Charlie Chaplins. We're going to talk about the life and career of Buster Keaton. Join me as we celebrate his life of yesteryear. Buster Keaton was an American actor, comedian, filmmaker, and stunt performer, celebrated for his 1920 silent films, Deadpan, Great Stone Face, Persona, and ingenious physical comedy and stunts. His career rose from child vaudeville star to acclaimed writer-director star of classics like The General, declined after loss of creative control at MGM, and was later rediscovered, securing his reputation as one of cinema's greatest comic artists. Early life and vaudeville. Keaton was born Joseph Frank Keaton in 1895 in Pequot, Kansas, to touring vaudeville performers Joe and Myra Keaton, joining the Rough House act, the Three Keatons, at about age 3. His nickname, Buster, was reportedly coined after he survived a fall downstairs unhurt, and his unflappable deadpan expression developed when he learned that not laughing on stage made audiences laugh more. Silent film peak. After World War I service, Keaton entered films with Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle, quickly proving adept as both performer and gagman before receiving his own production unit. In the 1920s, he made a remarkable run of 2 reel shorts, and then features such as Sherlock Jr., Our Hospitality, The Navigator, 7 Chances, The General, Steamboat Bill Jr., and The Cameraman, performing dangerous, precisely choreographed stunts himself. MGM years and decline. The commercial disappointment of The General and rising costs led Keaton to sign with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer in 1928, a move he later called his worst business decision because it stripped him of creative independence. At MGM, he starred in early talkies like The Cameraman for MGM, Spite Marriage, Parlor, Bedroom and Bath, and comedies with Jimmy Durante. But heavy studio control, personal troubles, and alcoholism eroded both the quality of his films and his leading man status. He was fired in 1933. Later work and rediscovery. Keaton kept working in Europe, in shorts for Educational and Columbia, as an MGM gag writer, including on Marx Brothers films, and as a character actor in features such as Sunset Boulevard, Limelight, In the Good Old Summertime, and Around the World in 80 Days. Television appearances from the late 1940s onward, including his own series, The Buster Keaton Show, variety guest shots, and a famous Twilight Zone episode, helped revive interest in his silent work, aided by champions like critic James Agee and archivist Raymond Rohrer. Style, honors, and legacy. Keaton's comedy emphasized precise visual gags, elaborate mechanical setups, and a stoic central figure navigating in different or hostile environments, often using trains, buildings, and props as integral parts of the joke. He received an Academy Honorary Award in 1959. He died in 1966 in Los Angeles. He was only 70 and has since been hailed by critics like Roger Ebert and institutions such as Entertainment Weekly and the American Film Institute as one of film history's greatest actor, directors, and pioneers of screen comedy. So what do you think about the legendary actor, Buster Keaton? Now, I discovered Buster Keaton through Charlie Chaplin because I was looking at YouTube and then I was looking at Charlie Chaplin flicks to review, and then on the feed was Buster Keaton. He didn't have the same look or mannerisms or acting style, but he was in silent movies and he was very physical, very good. And you'd be surprised at all the scary stuff that he would do filming his own stunt work. Quite dangerous. A lot of it could be Hollywood, set design and so forth as a sleight of hand for the eye. But nonetheless, he put himself in those positions and he did all his own stunt work. And so that's what people wanted to go see. Back then, his films were exciting. They were silent, but they were exciting because of all the stunt work. You didn't know how he was going to get out of trouble or in trouble. And was he going to get hit by a car, run over by a train, fall off a 20-story building? You didn't know what mess he was going to get into, but you always knew that Buster Keaton would win in the end. Give me your thoughts on any of your favorite Buster Keaton films. Do you remember Buster Keaton? Obviously, he was in the shadows of Charlie Chaplin, but nonetheless, he was a popular star in his own right during his heyday in the 1920s, early 30s. That was the life and career of Buster Keaton. Any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. Thank you for joining me here at Behind the Fame, where we celebrate all your favorite celebrities of yesteryear.